If they don't go, then why BTS should go?
对，因为我觉得参军是对男生来说很好的一种经历不
보내야죠. 지금 그대로 보내야 할 것 같아요. 근데 BTS만 아니라
Hello, I'm Iggy from Korea. In the last video, we talked about how Koreans think about the BTS military issue. In this video, let's find out how non-Koreans think about it.
Football players,
Yeah,
they don't,
Sonheung-min,
for
he
example,
won the
they
gold
don't-
medal.
yeah, they don't do their service, right? They don't go to military. If they don't go, then why BTS should go? They've probably made much more money for Korea than football players.
Yep.
I know they've contributed a lot to like the Korean economy and how Korea is seen in the world. But then on the other side,
Yep.
if everyone else has to go, why not them? You know?
I went to the military service too. Please, yeah.
So,
but what if you're a lawmaker? You have to.
Oh, what if
you
I
have to
have to take a
decide
decision?
tomorrow. Yeah, pass the bill or let them go.
I would probably say make everyone go. Like everyone, even
Everyone.
like famous people.
I see.
Just so that there is no difference between normal people
Yep.
and celebrities. Just to be just and fair to
Yeah.
everybody.
我建议他们可以去那种军队里面的文艺部门我觉得可能比较好一点
但是还是得去是得去的。
对，因为我觉得参军是对男生来说很好的一种经历不是说让他们去辛苦，而是我觉得这种经历是一种很好的体验，不希望他们错过。
好呀。
It's probably better for BTS like members to go to army because like you know all celebrities or most celebrities they go to the army, so they kind of set an example for other guys. Probably it's better if they go, like just like you know for to set an example because they're like you know their reputation is pretty good.
좀 좋은 부분이 또 있죠. 이게 군대에 가면은 왜냐면은 교육도 그런 것도 배울 수 있잖아요.
How to shoot a gun, huh?
뭐 앞으로는 뭐 필요할 수도 없겠지만
그러면 만약에 lawmaker 어떻게 결정하겠어요?
보내야죠. 지금 그대로 보내야 할 것 같아요. 근데 BTS만 아니라 그냥 그러면 홍선민도 가야 할 것 같아요. 그냥
그러니까
모든
예외 없이?
엑셉션 하면 안 돼요. 가면은 딱 가야죠. 뭐 사실 여자들도 어느 정도 배워야 되는 거 아닌가요? 왜 여자도 안 가요? 뭐 그것도 잘 모르겠어요. 이게
아무래도
관심
한국말을
있는-
잘하니까 아무래도 보내야 되겠다. 아무리 같이 갑시다. 근데 나는 이미 갔다 왔으니까.
그럼 국적이 또 바꿔야 할 것 같아요.
And considering they've done so much in regards to, let's say, tourism for South Korea, you know, I mean, a lot of tourists come to South Korea primarily for BTS concerts. So in that kind of context, I do think that they should be exempt from military service because if you think about it as well, during that time when they're in the military, when they will be gone, maybe the tourism will drop and that will reduce the economy in South Korea, potentially. So in that kind of context, it would be beneficial for both South Korea and also for BTS to not go.
It's not an easy question because if you exclude them from the military, it makes everyone think, is my work not important enough? Or should I have been a K-pop star to get out of the military? All the people doing 2 years of hard service will think, is BTS really better than me? But on the other hand, if they are conscripted, will this affect their work? Perhaps a conscription that allows them to have working hours for their job would be ideal, in my opinion. I will say go to the army because it's not fair on everyone who has to go, but make sure that being in the army does not destroy their careers.
I see.
Like have a more flexible schedule maybe, so they still have to do service, but they have enough hours to also do their job.
That's it. I hope my video gave you some time to think about the BTS military issue. So what's your take now? They should go to the military, or they shouldn't?
이제 한국이 아무래도 BTS 혜택을 좀 어느 정도 보고 있다 보니까
I mean, it's not fair for the other Koreans.
Who went to the military service like me?
Yeah, exactly, like us.
만약에 가야 되는 이유를 만약에 굳이 꼽자면 군대를 BTS가 가면